All right, well, we got the bedside on. Before we put the bedside on, we went ahead and ground all the old glue off. We this section of the top rail and the side of the rail, we grinded that down, got all the glue off there. This section right here had glue, we got that off. And then over here on this section, this also had glue on it, we got that off. We were pleasantly surprised how easy that these go on. And like down at this end here, there's two holes from the factory that line the bed up with the bedside, and it just slid right on. So now we're going to go ahead, pull it all off, there's a couple of other things we want to touch up before we commit to it. Then we're going to put the glue down and get it on there. I'm going to go ahead and put the panel bond on, and I'm just going to put you guys on hyperdrive so I can get this down and done quickly. It's 90 minutes, so I don't want to dilly-dally around. Well, here it is. It's all clamped up, gooed up, and in its home. Final resting place. There's those bolts I was talking about to line it up, there and there. And then there's also some getting ready to trip. And there's also some bolts that I put in here to line the inner fender up. And I don't see any for the back part. So yeah, that's what we got. Bring you back in probably tomorrow after this is all dried. Well, it's a new day, and the bed came out good. I did have one spot. Well, I'll show you. I had one spot right here that when I took the clamp off, it popped. I don't know why, but must be just enough where it, anyways, or maybe I didn't have enough bond on it or something. But yeah, I went ahead and it popped there, but everywhere else, it's all good. When I'm gonna put the bed on the truck, and then we have some little holes drilled into the side rail that we're going to plug weld, so that, you know, we got some something else other than the panel bond holding this panel on. And yeah, so I guess I'll just go ahead and put you guys in hyperdrive as I proceed to put this bed on the truck. All right, so the bed is on it. It's not bolted down or anything. I just set it on there. But now I need to get it in the shop, and I have this dent to worry about. And there's a dent right here that I need to worry about. Get those taken care of. And what else? Yeah, I guess that. I was hoping that this here I could get from the inside, but right about here, there's like a wall. You hit a wall, you can't get over to it. It's all, yeah. Anyways, so probably use the old stud gun or whatever you want to call it and pull that dent out and that one up there out and get it as close as I can. And yeah, then I guess we just, we got to replace that fender, and then we scuff it all up and block this and block the fender, because neither one's really been, this one, yeah, neither one's been blocked, so they both have to be blocked. And then she's ready for some more color. Bring you back in a minute. All right, so I'm now going to get started on these dents. That one there, I put tape up there to protect it, and this here, I used plastic on here. I pulled the window seal down. It's got a pinch weld, so I can't go up through there to get it. So I'm going to have to take the paint off right here. So I went ahead and I took the window seal down, put plastic up. There's a big gap here, so I put some tape on it, no big deal. And I'm just going to take my my little drum sander or whatever you want to call it there with the paint stripper wheel on it, and strip that part there. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to strip that there. And that way I got something to do my my stud puller, my puller gun. I can, weld some spots or some studs on there to use the slide hammer and hammer them out. Man, I am having a hard time talking today. Happens in every video, don't it? Anyway, so, and then I'll do the same up there. I'll use a slide hammer and pop that one out too. And then they'll get a thin coat of filler on them, some primer, and then some paint. All right, well, I got the areas pulled out the best I could with the stud puller. That thing just was irritating me like you wouldn't believe. I don't know why the studs won't stay on there or anything, but anyways, I put fiberglass, and then I put the polyester filler over it. Or yeah, I think it's polyester. I don't know. I put the body filler over the fiberglass. Same with here, did the fiberglass and then the filler. It wasn't, I got most of the dent out, and I don't know if it showed in the video, but I got most of it out, but where the studs were, there was little divots and stuff, so I put that on there, and it wasn't completely out, but they were out pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and just shoot a little primer on this and on that, so that it's protected until we go through and sand it down. And excuse me, because all this side has to be scuffed up and sanded anyways, but I just want to get some primer on there to cover up the metal and the fiberglass and stuff, or the filler. And then after that, the truck will be leaving and going to Rich's house for a little bit, because he's going to put the fender on and get his gaps where he wants them and everything. Plus there's a little bit of work he's got to do on the radiator support or the core support to pull it out. So see how the gaps wider down here and then real tight here. So he's got to fix that. And then It'll come back. We'll block the bed, block the fender, scuff the door and the cab all up, tape everything off, and we'll shoot some paint on it. I think before he comes back though, I got some, over there I got some scrap pieces of metal. I think I'm gonna sand them down and paint them black, or put black primer on them to see if, we're thinking that maybe that color is a little bit more brighter than this color. Don't know if, I mean, right there might be because of the way the light's hitting it or whatever, and not here, but anyways, I will bring you back in just a short while. So I got the bodywork, the dents and stuff done on the truck. I don't know if I recorded it or not. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't, or I lost the footage. I don't know. I have a feeling I've lost some footage somewhere. So hopefully I got everything. But anyways, I got the bodywork done on the truck, the 2 dents on the door and on the cab. And I took it over to Rich's. Rich is putting on the fender and getting his gaps the way he wants them, and spot welding the bedside onto the bed. And today, I just wanted to see, because we've been thinking, man, that's awfully gold. That paint is really gold. And it's looks like it's lighter than the color of his truck. So I went ahead and, well, let me undo these. Okay. So I went ahead and I took a piece of black scrap that I had. It's the inner cab corner of a truck. And I went ahead and I put the gold paint on, or the, not gold, but the pewter or gold or whatever color it is. I sprayed it, and I did a dust covering first, just to, you know, get the color down on it, but it wasn't real wet or anything like that. I mean, it didn't have full coverage. Then the first, after that, I did a full cover coat. And then after that, I did another coat, waiting about 15 minutes in between coats. And I'm gonna turn you around and I guess let you see what I came up with. And hopefully it's a little darker, but if not, I don't know. I'm gonna take it over to Rich's and compare it to the fender and the bedside here in a minute. So I don't know if it still looks as gold as what it did as the other one does, but to me it looks a little darker. And I know it might be the way it's sitting, or, you know, shadows. And well, let me unplug this light maybe. Okay. And then yeah, there we go. So hopefully that is closer to the color of the whole truck. I'm hoping we don't have to paint the whole truck. So anyways, I'll bring you back with an update, letting you know what we're gonna end up doing. Well, we're heading out to Diamond in the Rust car show at Gilmore Car Museum. I'd say this fits the car show. It's definitely a diamond in the rough. No rust, that's all taken care of. But I think she'll fit right in. All right, well, I hate to do this to you guys, but there's going to be a part 2, because there's no way I'm going to get this truck painted. Right now I'm scuffing up the front valance, got that all scuffed up. Just put up a screen door. Thank you, Rich. Rich got that to put up to keep the bugs out. But right now, yesterday, Rich and I put the new fender on. Fender did not fit at all. And the old fender wasn't that bad, so I mean, it just had a little blemish in it. I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna use the old fender, and we're gonna paint the whole truck. It's not gonna be just one side. We decided we're gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing because the color, I mean, it's the original color, and the number, you know, the numbers. What am I trying to say here? The paint code is the correct paint code for that truck. And it's lighter. So I'm gonna put the whole truck in black primer, and then we're gonna scuff that up or block it down and everything. Then, and there's a couple blemishes on the truck, on the driver's side that we gotta fix. So we're gonna get those taken care of. And then after that, I'm gonna paint the whole truck. So that's probably gonna be, hopefully, the next video. If not, I might go on to something else, and then, you know, when I get the truck done and ready to be painted, then I'll jump back onto the truck and record all that. But it's kind of a hit and miss right now because we're both busy. We both got a lot of stuff to do and everything. So it is what it is. It will get painted, just it might take a little longer than what I thought it would, or what we thought it would. But so like I said, there's going to be part 2. Very sorry about that. But thank you very much for watching. God bless you. I will catch you on the next one, and remember to revive them and drive them. And I will, like I said, catch you on the next one. Thank you. God bless.